A timekeeper's playground. Tucked away in a workshop in Staffordshire, Paul Parry is the mastermind behind Bad Dog Designs clocks.
I was a 3-year-old kid who took his toys apart and parents stopped buying me toys. When I was 9, I had a bank of TVs in my bedroom, all black and white sets, all stacked up and in pieces. And I've gone on from there.
Every single one of these are handmade, making it more than just your average timepiece. But the real art is in how they're made. All of these unique clocks use Nixie Tubes. It's what we used to use before we had LEDs, so we're dating back to the late 70s. Back then, they were most commonly used in petrol pumps and military equipment.
This was actually made about 3 weeks ago.
And it's not just these little tubes that he's managed to salvage. In fact, according to Paul, one man's junk is another man's treasure.
A lot of the equipment, it would have been thrown away, chucked. I mean, this part here is an old ohms meter from about 1910, 1920. Completely useless in this day and age. It's not calibrated, it's not accurate at all. Even the base here is actually the lid off another piece of equipment. This is an old counting thing, that's an old radio valve, that's an old car horn. You just put them together and that's what you get. And they actually move.
Such is the interest in Paul's work, it's even managed to travel through different time zones. And there's one creation in particular that's destined for just under a 7,000-mile journey.
Wilson is actually an almost life-size robot, and he's been commissioned to stand in the foyer of a very nice hotel in Singapore. He will display the time on his chest. It'll probably take me about 18 months to finish him from start to finish. He's probably about 50% done. I've got the tubes, I've got the skeletons there. I just need to add more details, more bits of old recycled junk to him basically.
In time, Paul hopes to have his own gallery showcasing his work. And with his little helper by his side, his goals may well be within touching distance. After all, time really is on his side. This is Roshni Patel for the Midland in Staffordshire.